Second that thing goes live, we rolling. All right, we on. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are having a blessed and fantastic Thursday evening. Appreciate you guys. I know it's 9:05 here on East Coast time. Let me get through my part today. I think it's important and crucial for full-time trading to come in and be and see how we do things time and time again. That's what builds confidence. But not only that, we do have some new folks that came into the mastermind. We do have a couple people in the beta. They catching the recording. We just like to show what we do and why we call some things out. Because if you come into the live trade room and you have no idea what we're talking about, we're going to set you up for failure. So I like to get you prepped with some of the things that we do, some of the things I do call out, why I call the things out I do. It's not crazy. I am crazy, but how we get our 2024 money is what I'm about to show you. So in the end, remember these three things right here, please. You must stay consistent. You must trade your trading plan. And three, you must use risk management, risk management, risk management. Without any of those three things, you are going to struggle as a good trader. Trust me, I've been there, done that for 3 years of my trading career in the beginning. And it wasn't until I finally understood that, the true meaning of it, before I really broke out as a trader, right? Best year was 2020, and my second best year was 2021. And then my next best year after that was 2022. And I'm on pace this year to have the best year yet. So my 2020 is here, and it is going up like that. And I plan on keep running it up. You know what I'm saying? So doing the same exact thing is what I'm sharing with you guys. So doesn't matter whether you day trade, doesn't matter whether you swing trade, does not matter if you just invest. What I'm about to show you is exactly what I do. And if you're in the mastermind or you're on this call, just know we do live trade. I know some of you guys go through the trade school, some of you in the chats with Mike. We always put you through that foundational stuff in the beginning. But inside the mastermind, we can expose you to many different styles and techniques. But in the beginning, you don't want to do too many things at once, right? So even me, you come trade with me, I'll put you on the Trendbox Pro system for the first 2-3 weeks before I even put you on the 2 or 3 different systems, right? Because in the end, I'm about to show you, I got 4 or 5 different techniques of why I can get into the market at different times. So really just depends on the day, what I'm kind of seeing pre-market, volatility aspect, really what I kind of lean on, you know what I mean? But in the end, that does come with trading experience. Anyway, enough rambling, enough talking. Let me go through my stuff, and then we're going to go through we'll go through questions if you guys have it. So let's get ready to rock and roll here. Let me share my screen. All right, let's see here. I'm not sure if you guys can see my screen or not. Can you guys see my screen? Nevin, you see my screen?
Yeah, we see your screen.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
perfect. I was like, on my end, it's like black. All right, perfect. All right, say no more. All right, where's where's my chart at? I need to roll with it. All right, right here we go. Let me bring it onto this side. All right, here we go. All right, day traders, pay attention in the next 10 minutes or so. Just a heads up for all you guys that come onto the call. You see me playing with Swingmaster Pro AI. We are going to have a Swingmaster Pro AI masterclass this Tuesday. If you guys want to hop on that, want the invite, I'll put a one in the box right now. It doesn't matter whether you don't put a one in the box, you still invited. You know what I'm saying? So I get tons of messages, and the time is now. Got the updates finalized. Me, Mike, and Jamar put a lot of work and effort and funding into this to make it to where it's at right now. And I'm gonna tell you what, my trading has never been more simplified. So hey, I told you, it's 2024 is gonna be our best year yet, right? With that being said, all right, coming into tomorrow, I have a couple different day trading techniques that you hear me talk about, right? What you're seeing on this first chart right here, I want to know why it is so small. That is why right here. All right. First symbol or first technique you want to hear me say, talk about the floor and ceiling. And you're going to see we're just going to put it on a 15-minute time frame just so you can see more data. And we're going to put it on a SPY for now, right? And you're going to see this right here. What's good about the floor and ceiling is Simply, it's a very easy standalone system. And you got 3 or 2 different levels that we are looking for, right? You have your ceiling right here. You have your floor right there. Very simple, simplicity to the point. You are waiting for this technique right here. So coming into the live trade room tomorrow, right? We just getting started right now. I saw a couple people come in. You're going to hear me call out, say, a ceiling break or a floor break, right? So coming into here, you're going to say, what the heck is Brandon talking about? Well, this is exactly what I'm talking about, and this is why we go through this class right now. But in about 20 minutes, I'll open it up for questions, right? Please mute yourself, and then I'll open it up to you guys. So what happens right here is if we are looking for something to break the ceiling, the market opens up, and we are looking for price to break right here. This would be called a ceiling break, right? When it breaks the ceiling, we have a high probability to hit this TP1, which is close to that purple line. If we break the floor, you see the floor box right here. This is this bottom box right here. This technically would be a floor break. What happens? We have a high probability to come down to get close to this purple box. Does anybody want to take a guess in the chat what our probability is on our Trendbox Pro system, our floor and ceiling technique? You think we win 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%, or 100%? Put in the box. I see an 85%. I see an 80. I like to say it's about 80% of the time, right? 8 out of 10. That gives us, hey, you guys are rock stars. Look at you guys. That gives us, on average, 4 green days, 1 red day, and I will take that every single day for the rest of my life, right? Full-time trading to me is about the consistency aspect. You want to come in Monday green, Tuesday green, Wednesday red, Thursday green, Friday green. Next week, you might be Monday red, Tuesday green, Wednesday green, Thursday green, Friday green. So many people come into here and say, well, I want to be 100%. And to me, that is not realistic trading because we are going to take losses, right? Anyway, what's nice about Trendbox Pro is you see these probabilities right here. This tells us that we have a 91% edge or probability to push up to get close to that purple line. And we have a 95% probability for when it breaks the floor to get close to our purple line. Is that odds? You want to put yourself in position, put a 1 in the box if you do. So tomorrow, we take it one step further, and inside the chat, right, you'll see us post in the Discord server and WhatsApp groups. You're going to see something just like this. Where do we got? Today, right here. Good morning. I'm watching NVIDIA and Google for ceiling breaks only, right? What does that mean? Well, that means that we come into the markets and we take NVIDIA. If it breaks the ceiling, we're only taking a ceiling break. We use our AI screener to do this. We all got a ceiling break right here. Did we get close to our purple bag or purple bag? You got me thinking ahead. Did we get close to our purple line? Yep. Is that a winner? Absolutely. Is your account happy? 100%. Because you just got a winning trade with a high probability. Next one was Google with an L, right? Google with an L. We wanted to break the ceiling. Let me ask you this. Did we break the ceiling right here and did we get close to our purple line? Yes or no? Yes. All right, so 2 trades today I called out. All you got to do is sit back, wait, get them loaded up. We don't care if Google pushes down and breaks the floor because we ain't taking it. And that's the power of AI with proven technique. We did all the hard work, me, Mike Jamar, and you guys got the easy part. Now you come in here to the flip side. We have Microsoft and Coin for floor breaks, right? Do we win every single trade? Absolutely not. But if you look at Microsoft and we break the floor, let me ask you something. It broke the ceiling right here. Are you taking this ceiling break right there in the box? Put a yes or a no. Nikki says no. I'm going to have to go with Nikki, all right? We said we only wanted to take it if it broke the floor. Guess what happened? We waited for this floor break right here, come right down here to our target, and guess what? Bang! There's another winner. Today, everybody trading this, the real simple, we call it the simple plan. Real simple plan, you are green. What was the last one? The last one was Coin. We were only taking Coin for a floor break. What happened to Coin? Well, unfortunately, guess what? We won 3. You would have taken the floor break right here. And this is perfect that this happens because guess what? Price came up. You got 2 opportunities to take a stop loss. We close above this midpoint. There's conservative stop loss. Aggressive stop loss is the opposite side. If we take a floor break, that means we're cutting it at the ceiling. If you're aggressive like me, if you are conservative, you can cut it right there. All right. So today was a 75% win rate, but guess what? We net profitable. Anyway, going back to this, you see SPY, right? We broke the ceiling right there. There's one winner. We broke yesterday, broke the ceiling. There's two winners. Next day, we broke the floor. There's three winners. We broke the floor right there. That little wick, that's a loser. 4-1. Now we break the ceiling, 5-1. We break the floor, 6-1. We break the floor, 7-1. We break the floor, 8-1. We break the floor, 9-1. We break the floor, 10-1. Remember, I told you we're going to take losses, but trading with a plan, right? We already know the probability of it, but I'm just going to show you. There's a potential for you to go 10 divided by 11, which is 10 wins, 1 loss. That's a 90% probability. Guess what? If I would keep going back and the probability says 91, we're right on par. Is that something that you want to put yourself in? Anyway, day traders, that's one technique you're going to hear me call out in the live trading tomorrow. The next day trade you're going to hear me say is we're just going to put ES up on here, right? You're just going to hear me put ES up on the chart. Or we can watch SPX, doesn't matter. You will just do ES right now. ES comes in 9:30. The session right here is 9:30 right there, right? See this box right here? And it's not going to show, but I mean it does show right here. See how this happens? When this candle closes, potentially wherever it's going to be, right? When this candle closes, you're going to have an entry. You're going to have a take profit, 1, 2, and 3, and a stop loss. If this candle would close, that is going to validate our entry. We're going to put our stop loss right down there, right? So this is if you hear me call a Swing Master Pro AI buy or sell, this is a 5-minute, Gretchen. You're going to hear me say a Swing Master Pro buy or sell, then you know what I'm talking about, right? So today in the live trade room, what did we say today? We took a sell. Coming in right here is 9:30. There's a sell, and guess what? There's a winner. We got a buy right there. Price pushes up. There's a winner, and at that point we got two winners. So I don't personally trade on the 5-minute. I'm actually more aggressive. I'm on the 2-minute and 1-minute, but I'm just giving you the concept of it, right? Now if we go to SPX, right? That's a Swing Master Pro AI buy and a Swing Master Pro AI sell. SPX has the same exact thing, right? You got your sell right here. Price goes down, there's a winner. You got your buy right there. Price pushes up, kind of about a break even. Let's just say we took a loss right there. So now we got 1 win, 1 loss. You got your sell right there. There's a winner. You got your buy right there. Price floats up. This doesn't look like much, but that right there is 57.05, and it hits a high of 57.12. Guess what? That's 7 points. In the futures world, that right there is about $350 for one ES contract. If you took SPX calls on this trade, you're probably getting about 50% ROI on that little move right there. Would you classify it as a winning trade or a losing trade? Put it in the box. Yes for a winning trade, no as a losing trade. Nikki says yes. Nevin says yes. Hey, you guys are rock stars. 100%. Then sometimes you get a grand slam like this. Right here would be our entry. This would be our stop loss. TP1, TP2, TP3. That right there is a grand slam. One contract, 56.94, goes down here to 56.77. This right here is over $1,000 move on one ES contract. If you took SPX, that right there is probably 500 to 700%. That's like turning $100 into $500. That's like taking $1,000, turning to $5,000. That's a good situation to be in. That happens a few times a week, but it doesn't always happen, so you can't shoot for that all the time. Anyway, that's our Swing Master Pro AI buy and sell. The next system you're going to hear us talk about. That's right, Nevin. It is serious. The next system you're going to hear us talk about is our AI Lotto high and our AI Lotto low. This right here generates our SPX call contract. The 57.45s, this AI Lotto low generates our 56.60 puts. What we're waiting for is price from the open We want to see if we start pushing to the upside or if we want to start pushing to the downside. I actually took SPX calls right here. I thought it was breaking up right there, and it came back down. I put a line right there, and price bounced, and I put a line like about right there. And sorry about my crazy scribble. Let me retry this again. I actually took calls right here because I thought we were taking off. And I took the call contract right here, and guess what? Price came back down, and it bounced. I put a line right there on my a level, and I saw this bounce, so I did not cut it. I said that we need to close below the low of the day. Never happened. And guess what happened? Every person this morning inside the chat rode this up with us right here. And if you held it to the very, very tippy top, which I didn't, the darn thing went up a little bit and came back down. Stopped me out for like, I think I made like $250 today. But if you would have held it to the tippy top, that right there, this move right there is about 350%, almost 400%. So I buy a contract like today was about $2.50. $250 at this high up there is over $1,000. Using our AI Lotto high and low system, right? So when you hear us call that out in the room tomorrow, that's what we're talking about. All right. Well, Brandon just showing us today because that he won. All right. Hey, guess what? We go back the next day. We took a Lotto break when it started flushing down. There's another 50+% winner. The day before that, we got a Grand Slam, another 50% ROI winner. We had someone actually make 1,100% selling it out down here, taking this on this breakdown right there. 1,100% and it gets stopped out. But they take multiple contracts, right? Can it happen? Absolutely can happen. But I tell you to go risk-free at 40 to 60% ROI. So I'm just going to be super conservative. Guess what? 3 days, 3 winners. Then we broke up right here, this little bit. Here's your 40 to 60% again. Guess what? There's another winner, right? Then you come over the next day. We broke down. Guess what? I alerted you to go free, risk-free. It doesn't look like a lot, but 52 down here to 48. That's enough to get our 40 to 60% using our AI Lotto low and high targets. Then we get a sell there. There's another winner. We got a sell here and came back up right here. We ended up getting stopped out, or I got stopped out just for a like a $5 or $10 winner. But of course, it ended up tanking the rest of the day. But I followed my plan and I was out. Here was a Grand Slam. There's 8 days now. Here was a buy where I took a breakdown here, got stopped out for a loss, and then I reversed and took a call right there. So I was 1 for 1 on that day. Here I took a short. We were another winner. Here we took a short, another winner. Anyway, over the last 10 or 12 days, you saw us win 10 trades, lost 2, and that's what we do right there. So that is our AI Lotto high and low system, right? I call it a Lotto because our losses are 40, 50, 60% ROI, but our winners are 40, 50, 60% ROI and more. So that's why I call it a Lotto, because some people panic when they're down 5 or 10%. I'm telling you, if you trade it for the whole week, there's a very high probability that you're going to be net positive with all of us. And we got a lot of people trading with us. Now, the last system that we trade is what I call Beast Mode Boogie, right? We call this our Boogie system. I'm going to put on a 1-minute time frame. And it's using these order flow lines and our cloud, right? You see right here, our cloud is you see right here, our cloud is bearish. Now our cloud's bullish. Now our cloud's bearish, right? And a lot of times we get good setups, but the signal is this right here. You wait for price to be down. You wait for price to come back up in or near our volume lines, and then we wait for our reversal arrow. Does everybody see that candle right there with that reversal arrow? I guess you can't really see it, but if I scroll in, you see that arrow right here where my cursor's at? You see that arrow right here? Everybody see that arrow right there? Put a yes or no in the box. You see that arrow right there? Yep. All right, we call this the boogie put. This is this is day trades. Remember, this is for a day trade. What happens is price resets and comes back down. We actually take our put right here at that candle's close, next candle's open. We put our stop loss out right there. Price floats down. You got a winning trade. Then we reset and we don't get another signal because we did not get a reversal arrow. Then we get bullish, right? And what happens is price resets, and we got a reversal arrow right here that's actually inside. It's a double arrow right here. So we actually got a buy right here, and price pushed up, and this would have been your stop. And you actually got nicked out for a loss, right? Now, I mean, truthfully, depending how you have set it up, 83 up here, 83 or 86 up here to 38. Technically, in 1 minute, you would have got 20, 30, 40% on SPY. ES, this right here, right? And I got stopped out on ES for a winner because I have brackets set up. But on ES, this right here is 80 to 45. That's 6 ES points. In 1 minute, it went up to $300 net profit. So I personally have triggers set. So once my ES trade where SPY moves 30 cents on the share side, it's putting me into an automatic trail stop. But in the end, let's just call that a loser, right? Let's just call that a loser. Now, what we're waiting for is we're waiting for this right here. Waiting for a push down, which we got, a reset. Now our lines are red, order flow lines are red. We're waiting for this reversal arrow right there. Here's our stop out, previous structure, and price floats down. We got a reset. We got another reversal arrow. We take a put right there. We want our stop out right there. Price never really closed above it. It's hitting it and then melts back down. There's another winning trade. Does everybody see that? And that's what we call our boogie system. If 1 minute is a little bit too fast for you, then you could always go to the 2 minute, right? But day in and day out, I'm going to show you how powerful this is, right? Day in and day out, it continues to print money for us, especially in a strong downtrend. Right here, price pushes down, resets. We took shorts right here in the live room. There's our stop loss, grand slam. Pullback, reversal arrow right there, stop loss, price pushes down. Pullback, reversal arrow right there, stop loss up there. Here's your entry, price floats down. Pullback, stop loss right there. Here's your entry, price floats down. That right there is our boogie call and boogie put. And that right there is my different techniques that you'll hear me call tomorrow in the live trading room on our day trades. Now, with all this, you can put on any time frame. If 1 minute's too fast, you could simply go on a 15-minute time frame, and you can do the same exact thing. You could take Swing Master Pro solely by itself for the buy. There's a winner. There's another winner. There's another winner. There's another winner. Or you can take the reversal arrows, right? If your candles are green, you could take a reversal arrow. Let me find a good trend, like right here. We got a pullback. We got a push up, reversal arrow. Candle closed below that, never happened. And price pushes up, break even. You got another reversal arrow right there. There's a winner, right? Here's another winner. Here is another winner. Here is another winner, right? So you can trade this day trades on a longer time frame, or you could simply trade on the 5 minute, right? Some people love the 5 minute. Me, it takes forever for the candles to print on the 5 minute, but it is powerful. Like today, we had people trading in a room on the 5 minute. They took the put right there, got a winner. They took the reversal arrow put right there, got a winner. They took the reversal arrow put right there, and they got a winner. They took the reversal put right here, and they got a winner. They took this buy right there. They got a winner. So it's really up to you, and there's tons of opportunities. Now, that's for you day traders. Swing traders, stand up. You swing trade, put a 1 in the box. Swing traders, put a 1 in the box. All right, let's just look at SPY. We're going to go to the daily time frame. 2 different entries that we call our swing trades, right? I see tons of ones. Hey, you know me. This is my saying. I day trade for my job, swing trade to help grow my account. I use the profits of both to pay my bills and shovel into my retirement account. And that's my trading plan right there, right? So now we're on the daily time frame. What's nice about Swing Master Pro AI is if you look over in our ledger, all your information that you're going to need is right there. This probability says what? 86%. Those are great odds to put in your favor. Look at Nikki. She's laughing at me. 86%, right? If you want to be conservative, take Swing Master Pro AI, buys and sells by itself. Here is your entry for the buy. There's your stop out. There's one winning trade. Here's your entry for the sell. There's your stop out, right? And you took a loss. You're 1-1. Here's your entry for your buy. and that's a grand slam. Here's another entry for your buy, and that's another grand slam, right? So now I just showed you 1, 2, 3 winners, 1 loser. I thought you said, Brandon, that this said 86%. All right. Well, if we keep going back, I'm going to show you a lot more winners because that's what happens, right? Here is our sell entry at the end of the day. And the next day we actually push down. That's an over $2 move. So for me, I go risk-free on a swing trade, 15 to 25%. I'd actually get a winner there. But let's just call that a loser. So we're 3-1. You take this buy, we're 4-1. That's a loss. We're 4-2. You take this sell, 5-2. You take this buy, 6-2. You take this sell, 7-2, 8-2, 9-2. All right, we're 9-2 right now. 10-2. Right now, let's get a more realistic expectation. 10 divided by 12. What's our probability? 83. We're actually underperforming because this does the work for it, 86%. Anyway, you get the gist of it. That's one way to take a swing trade, all right? And we call them out all the time. That is one way to take a swing trade, all right? The second way to take a swing trade is if our candles are green, right? If our candles are green, we can take this reversal arrow when it closes the next day. You would actually get in about right there. You could take this one the next day. You could take this one next day. You could take this one next day, or at the very end of the day, because you don't know if this arrow is going to print until the last 15, 20 minutes of the market. So you got your initial Swing Master Pro buy right here. There's one winner. You got this buy right there, and there would have been your stop out. We never closed underneath it. And if you're in a swing trade, you got 2 weeks of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. It pushes up. There's another winner. Here is another winner. This reversal arrow buy. Here's another winner. This reversal arrow buy right there. Here's another winner. So now I just shown you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winners using the reversal arrow in sync of the trend. It works on any time frame, anything, and that's why we swing trade with confidence. We also have other techniques where we do the weekly income trades, and I use the AI swing, this number right here, for my strikes. So I use the tool for that. We get swing master after the trade school. Yep, you got to graduate the trade school first, and you got to be in for a little bit. But I got you. You know what I mean? We're going to do a masterclass on this specifically with the new updates on Tuesday, right? We get the updates on Tuesday, so you don't want to miss that one, even if you're still in the trade school. All right, so then you come over here to the downtrend. Same thing. You got a reversal. You got a sell right there. There's a winner. You got a reversal arrow right here. There's your stop out. Yep, you got nicked out for a stop. Another reversal short right there. There's a winner. You get the gist of it. I don't need to keep showing you. So that right there is the 2 swing trades that you hear me call. The last set of swing trades that I call, when I sell options for premium, you just heard me talk about this. Our AI swing. This changes every single day. Gretchen, I got the heart too. You know what I'm saying? You can see that? I see your hearts in the box. The AI swings give us the plan where we want to sell our premiums. Whether we do the iron condors, we do butterflies, whatever we want to do, we can use that. So you see how this says 6.22. You would take your high side and low side and go out either way. And now check it out. Now it changes every day, but let's just base it off of $6, right? If we take it at the end of the day, right here, 47, and it goes up here to the high of 52. That big candle right there isn't even $6. So guess what? This day is a winning trade for Max Premium. That day, winning trade for Max Premium. There's a 3rd day, 4th day, 5th day, 6th day. I'm sorry, we lost. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day, 7 day. We lost. 1 day, 2 day. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 8 and 1, 9 and 1, 10 and 1, 11 and 1, 12 and 1, 13, 14 and 1, 14 and 2, 15 and 2, and 16 and 2. So out of 18 trades, 16 divided by 18, that is 88% probability. What if I told you we could sell options for an 88% probability over time. Do you know what that does for your account? Just hear me out because I'm a visual guy. Let's just say we won $150 for max profit on our winners, and let's just say we lost $300 on our put trades, where the risk reward is backwards. But I'm just going to show you something how the power is, right? So let's say we lost two like we did, so we lose $600, and this is in a month. Then you win. What do we say? Let me see the calculator. What do we say? History. It was 10 trades. So your 10 times 150, that is $1,500. All right. Well, guess what? Your $1,500 positive minus $600 on the loss. You still won $900 for the month. Guess what? That covered your subscription. That grown your account, and that's just one technique. Are you happy or are you not happy? And this is kind of more of a poor example. Give me a DCG in the box if you'd be happy with that. And that's why we do that. But realistically, we normally make I'd say $45 to lose about $55. Right? But you could do more contracts. So like in this case, if you did that right there on the simple term, right? You're going to lose $100 or $110 to make $450. So you're going to make $350, which you'd ROI about 300 some percent on what that's too confusing for you. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's how we sell premiums, and that's why they call me Swing King. That is why many people swing trade only. But this is my secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. This is it right here. Now, the last thing I do, right? I'm from Hershey, Pennsylvania. So we're going to pull up Hershey, right? I put this bad boy on. Actually, you know what? We're going to look at GBTC, Bitcoin. Because everybody knows what Bitcoin is, right? Everybody understands Bitcoin. All right, so check it out. I put this bad boy, same thing you did. I put it on the weekly time frame. You want to know how I invest and how I trade with great confidence? Is simply this right here, right? If I pull this back, I'm only taking the buys, and then I'm selling out for profits. So let me ask you this. If you bought a house for $100,000, or let's say you bought a house for $500,000, and a coronavirus outbreak happens, and your $500,000 house then turns into $300,000, are you selling your house or are you not selling your house? You're probably not selling your house. I'm not selling my house, right? So when I invest in companies, I only invest in companies that I feel are super safe and have a less than 2% chance probability to go to zero. So with that being said, I'm not selling my shares, but this is just me. I do eat crayons. Remember this. I am not selling my shares until it pushes up to the upside, right? Look what happens. If you got a buy right here, there's one entry. Here's another buy. Here is another buy. Here is another buy. And we just got another buy on Bitcoin right here, which is GBTC. Down here, if you got this at $10.48, price pushes up right here, that's a 50% increase. That is $1,000 into $1,500. You should be taking some sort of profits. Here's another buy, 1322. It went up to 657. At 1322, at here, you should be going protected because you up 75% or 100% that fast. Now, am I saying sell everything out? No. If you put 1K in right there, and up here, your 1K is worth 2K, why don't you sell out of the 2K and let 1K ride right there and put your 1K, put a limit stop down here so it's above your entry, you're guaranteed for a winning trade. As it keeps pushing up, your 1K is now 2K, 3K, 4K. You should be taking profits. Why? Because your account doesn't grow until you take profits. Are you following me? Your account does not grow until you take profits. So my method to my madness is I make a buy here. My position goes up and I sell out. I let a little piece run. As it parabolic pushes to the upside, then I keep taking pieces of profits because guess what? We're not going to go straight up forever. We always go up, we come back down. We always go up, we come back down. What happened? We went up, we came back down. Now we got another entry right there. Right? And that's how I invest. I only invest into Hershey, Waste Management, Apple, Google, Amazon. I like Bitcoin. Could it fail? Absolutely. But the probability of it is less than 2% from my analysis. And that's odds that I want to put my money into. So, with that being said, does everybody feel semi-confident if they hop on the live call tomorrow with why I call the things I do out? If you do, put a DCG in the box real quick. Put a DCG in the box if you feel more confident. At least a little better understanding, so you're not coming in all crazy. Give me a DCG in the box. All right, there it is. I see a couple DCGs coming in. All right, awesome, awesome. There it is. All right, as promised, I want to open it up for you guys to ask me anything. If there's any questions that you specifically have, let me know. You come on the mic or post it in the chat. I'll watch first. There you go, Nevin. Hey, did anybody have any questions?
Hey, Brandon, can you look at NVIDIA? No, was it NVIDIA today that went up and then broke the ceiling?
The video?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can look at that. The video broke the ceiling. Yes, sir. We broke the ceiling right here.
Okay, so when it came back down to that, okay. I was just wondering, did it break that line? But it didn't. Okay. It wouldn't have stopped
Nope.
you out.
Nope. So right here, you would have taken your ceiling break. It came close to the profits right there. That right there is your one winner for the day, and you were actually done with this technique. If you did take it again, you could have retaken a ceiling break right here again, and then put your stop out here or there. At that point, I would have went risk free going up there because my probabilities are on the first initial break, and the second break, the first break up or the first break down. So I don't know the probabilities of the second, third, fourth, fifth. So I'm not going to tell you and lead you blindly, but the probabilities that I have is for the first initial break to the upside and the first initial break to the downside. If you miss it, I personally wouldn't trade it off the floor and ceiling. However, if I'm still looking to get into the trade, we do have other techniques that we have, and I'll show you right here why I would have gone into NVIDIA again. If I did miss this and I was looking for a setup, I would 100% taken this reversal arrow up right here, and my stop out would have been a close below there. And as price rolled up right there, guess what? I would have been risk free because I would want it to break the next structure. If I missed that trade, we got a reset. We're still green. I would have taken this reversal arrow buy right there. This would have been my stop loss. And as you see, we broke structure right there to the upside, and that would have been another winning trade.
Gotcha.
Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
And then, like, we got two reversal arrows here, but I don't take them. We'll go over this next Tuesday for the masterclass. But in order for me to take the reversal arrow, I need a push up, and I need a nice reset down. And I'm planning for a either tag of the previous high or another push to the upside. So I'm trying to get into right here, and this would be my stop loss. I'm not looking to get into a reversal arrow. If we push up and then we come down like this, I'm not looking for that because that's not really a reset. Like, to me, that's like consolidation. You know what I mean? So me personally, I have to say this. Me personally, we push up, we come back down. I don't really call this a push down. I call that consolidation. I call this a pullback. And I would take the buy here for my stop loss, but I would not take either of those reversal arrows.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For most of your trading strategies, do you stop trading before 12 Eastern time? For the floor and ceiling, 100%. And by that time, Boogie, I say this, Nikki. For me, the kind of trader that I am, I'm looking to get the quick impulse moves in the first 2 hours, knowing that the next 2-3 hours typically are more smaller moves and they take longer to play out. I try to get my trades done in the first 2 hours. One, because I like to get green and stay green. Two, because I don't want to sit in my lazy boy computer chair all day long. I try to limit myself for the 2 hours because me personally, the more I sit in my computer chair, the more I itch to get into a trade, or I give myself a bias of why I like something, and I take it and I end up giving back some of my profits. So I quit doing that, and it just it took my trading to the next level. So for the floor and ceiling, 100%. If you do miss the opening and you want to trade in the afternoon or power hour, I would definitely use the reversal arrows. I would use Boogie, and I'd use Swingmaster Pro AI if you want to keep trading. For crypto, yeah, makes sense. Thank you. For crypto, is BTC and Ethereum the only two we can trade options on? No, we got Solana too. GSOL. We can get GSOL on here. That mirrors the Solana network. We could do Bitcoin. We could do Ethereum. There's crypto ETFs of like, I could post them in a Discord. I don't have them all right this second. Yeah, yep. So Solana's good. The floor and ceiling. Yeah, you didn't know that, Gretchen? Or you guys didn't know that? I'll definitely post it up in the Discord. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't tell the crypto guys I said this, but I like simplified approach. So if I could buy crypto with my shares in the stock market side, I am 1,000% doing that because I can sell out anytime with no gas fees, and I can use my card, my card linked to my trading account. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you can get into Solana, you can get into Ethereum, you can get into Bitcoin, and there's other crypto shares that you can buy into. Like there's ETFs that take a couple of them and blend it together, so it's not as volatile. You know what I mean? And you know, if Solana's up this high in a sideways market, bear market, whatever you want to say, what do you think the potential is for the next bull run? Same with Ethereum and Bitcoin. Like if you go back here to ETHE, it's at $19. Ethereum's at what, like 1,800 or something smaller. Where do you think this is going to be if Ethereum hits 10 grand? This will probably be at $100. That's 500% return, and it's super liquid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. You know, just don't tell the crypto guys this. I personally just don't like. I don't like the bridge from here to there to there to here and pay unnecessarily gas fees, and you're just like wasting little pieces of crypto. But that's the price you pay in the DeFi side. So it's a catch-22. Do I have crypto in the DeFi side? But it's much easier here to invest for the long haul. You know what I'm saying?
Hey Brandon, so I didn't want to write this part down because I know we be recording. So I probably shouldn't say it either because I know we be recording. But so I can actually buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff straight through here. Just like if I had a wallet and all of that. It's the same concept. I own those things. Or I'm really only buying shares of the organization.
All right, so Grayscale created GBTC, which mirrors the same exact thing Bitcoin does. The only difference is you can't sell your shares or buy the coins or the shares over the weekend. You can only buy pre-market and you can only buy after hours. I think you can buy shares, I want to say at 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning, and you could buy up until 8 p.m. at night. The volume is super low, so you might not get filled, but you can buy shares before the market opens up and after. So I say that to say this. When Bitcoin was at 75,000, this coin right here was at $65 a share. So would you rather buy one Bitcoin for 65,000? Would you rather buy one share for $65? It's much more affordable for everyone to get into here. So if Bitcoin goes to 100,000, like we all think it's going to, this coin should go up to $90 to $100. So now you can invest $600 and turn your $600 into $1,200 if we went up a 1x move. Do I feel Bitcoin is potentially going to see $250,000 to $500,000? Sure. If that happens, these $65 shares are going to be $250 a share. You get what I'm saying? Or $300 a share. So you get a way more probability to get the ROI on the smaller side here than putting a large amount in, because if you put $600 in a Bitcoin, your 600 is going to turn into Like you need a huge move, like to make a certain kind of money. I mean, it's all the same, but it's the shares, right? Same thing with Ethereum. This is the Grayscale Ethereum Trust. Same thing. This Ethereum, when the Ethereum hit its high, it was $36. It's at $19 right now. I think Ethereum's at like 2,600 or something. I don't know what it is. We'll just say 2,500. If it goes from 2,500 to $4,000, right? You just made 50%. But if on the share side, if we go from 19 to 36, we made 100% on the share side. You know what I'm saying? While it's all in one place, in the US side, nothing crazy, no wall exchange. You just buy the shares. You follow me? Same thing with Solana. This is the Grayscale Solana. Solana hit a high of 580. It's at 385 right now. If we go back to the total highness, they just created this. When they opened this up, it was at like $22. $22 or something like that. And it shot up to 385. That's crazy. Yep, absolutely. But you good. You can ask anything you want them to call. Floor and ceilings doesn't work for swings. The floor and ceiling technique is actually a day trading technique. Can you use it for swings? You can. Jamar does, but like he uses it as extra confirmation. So like if you're looking for, so like this is what I do for the swings. If you're using all these days for data and I'm looking to get into Ethereum to take a swing trade, I'm taking my boxes, right? I'm taking my boxes and seeing if we break out. We break out, we break out, we break out, we break out, we break out. We didn't break out. So it prevented me from taking some buys, right? If we ended up breaking this line, which is $20 and 2003, then there's a potential that there's going to be momentum into the market because you have a trend line down. So it's a visual representation, and you use previous data as support and resistance. We do it all the time in the room. So if you come back here to Tesla with the same concept, right? I know if we look at this right here, I know that yesterday when we shot up, I knew that we're going to have a tough time breaking this right here because this was the floor right here. Right there was another area. We come right up to it, got rejected. So then coming into today, where are we going to bounce? Well, we got these bottom lines. It's also the same lines area. Like Tesla has 2 inside days right there. You know Tesla's getting ready to expand. So if you're super bullish on Tesla, you could say, well, if we break this pivot right here, this ceiling, or this pivot right there, tomorrow, there's a good chance we're going to push to the upside. If we get above this box, that is extremely bullish. You know what I mean? So Jamar, he looks at this and he's like, well, if I'm in a trade or I'm in a swing trade, like I'm trying to give you an example. So I like to take something practical. Like right here's a good example. If we're trending up, right, and we got beat down, we're going to use another day's pivot right here as a breakout. Never happened, right? So then this next day comes, we break it. Now you take a swing trade. We come up, we come up. Well, as long as we hold like this box right here, that's huge support getting built out. Look what happens. We come up, and we come up and make another leg up. You know what I'm saying? So there's different nuances you can use to kind of help guide you, to help you out. That's really something. So hopefully that helps you. What are the symbols for this? Yeah, hopefully that helps you. Yep. What are the symbols for crypto? I'm gonna post it in the Discord. There's probably over 100 different ETFs for crypto. I was just showing you the 3 biggest ones: Grayscale, which is GBTC, which is Bitcoin. Ethereum is ETHE, Ethereum, and Solana is GSOL. You look at 2 weeks out for those levels. Yeah, Travis. Yep, I do. I don't take a swing trade with less than 2 weeks of time, but I don't take it just to take that. So like if I was looking at this, I'd come back here to the daily time frame, and I would say I would come back here to the Swing Master Pro AI, and that's where the scoreboard and stuff comes in. right? You put your scoreboard on because Swing Master Pro AI is in it. Come to the daily time frame, and I would say, well, let me see what Tesla's doing. Tesla, it's actually sell, but Swing Master Pro is still green, right? So now if I look at Tesla and I look at the daily time frame, we were actually green on Tesla since Tuesday, September 10th, right? So then I come back to my other chart. And you see Tuesday, September 10th. You come back here to, we'll just go 15 minutes so we can see more data. Tuesday, September 10th is, where are we at? Right here. So we've been green since this day right here, right? So what I like to do is anytime that price pushes up and pulls back, I put a breakout level right there. I'll take a swing, right? We pull back. I'd wait for a breakout level of the top of the box. We got that breakout right there. We got a pull back. I'd wait for a breakout of the top of that box that happened right there. So there's opportunities while Swing Master Pro candles are green this whole time. There's other ways that we could take breakout levels using our tools, and we're still green. I think if we break above 250, that's a huge, huge area. And that's the top of the box. You know what I mean? So it kind of helps you. Mario, what's going on?
What's going on? Hey, you had mentioned about that you call out the XPX swings. What Discord do you typically channel that you usually call those out in?
I put them in WhatsApp.
Okay.
They in yep, I got an Iron Condor chat, or not an Iron Condor, just like a swing chat where I only put swings in. And then we also put it into the mastermind chat.
Okay.
Yep. Just make sure you in them.
Yeah, I'm in the mastermind. I'm not in the swing one.
Okay, I got you. I got you, bro. I'll hook you up. When you were in a
I
trade,
appreciate it.
yep. When you were in a trade and you two risk free, let's say with AI lotters on SPX, what parameters do you set and how do you get in it so fast? So I need to send you the recording to watch for the bracket orders. I set a bracket order up when I take the trade. I take the trade on the Dom, and I know the price I pay for it. So in my mind, if I buy a contract for $2, which is $200, and it goes up to $2.50, that's 25% ROI. I'm going risk free on that. I'm really looking for 40 to 60%, but I'll put my stop out right above break even. If we see 40 to 60%, then I'm going in a super tight trail stop, 20 cents. But because I'm ready for it every day. You know what I mean, Gretchen? Yep, I already have the bracket set up because I give you the calls and the puts to load up in your setup. So if you look at one of my charts, it'll be like this right here. I'll have my SPX calls up here, my SPX puts up here, and I'm one button away from pressing a buy market there, one button away from trying to buy market there. So it'll look something just like this. If you go to your trade tab and I see these boxes are 9 and 8, I come here in the morning, it's 9:32, 9:33, I pull up SPX, and I go just like this, where I might say, well, I'm going to send the calls to the lilac, and I'm going to send these puts to the 8, which is the brown. I go back to the same chart. I'm watching TradingView while my chart is set up, and this chart is the actual options chart. It's candles, but it's the actual option movement. So what happens is you buy this, right? And what did we take today? We took the calls. And this ain't going to be realistic because these prices are extremely high, but you'll see the concept of it. So I change this, how many contracts I want. You might put one contract, and you might change this down here to one contract. This is already done before you get the trade. And then if you put trigger with bracket, I have a take profit of $1 higher, and I have a stop loss with $1 lower. So the second I press buy, if you look at this right here, you're going to see a trigger there, a trigger there, you're going to see an entry. So if I put my thing up right there, you see where it says my trigger stop and my trigger take profit? it's going to have a tight take profit, a stop loss, and my entries there in the middle. The second I'm in that trade, I get my take profit, and I'm getting ready to drag it up the second I go into profits. So today, we took the trade right here at 9:35. We actually got in right here, and we ended up going risk-free right up there. So you actually would have bought this for $2,000, and you would have got stopped out about $2,400. There's $400-$500. That's 25% ROI. Up here at the high, they were $2,900. Now, if you do something cheaper, right, like the lottos that we said to get, no, we took the calls. Let me see. Let me see the calls that we took today. I'll show you right now how they moved. Let me go into the alert. Calls were 57.35. So if we come down here to the 57.35s, we can send this to that top screen. Come back down here to the chart. Now this replicates what exactly this did this morning, right? You got in this trade right here, right around $3 a contract. They went up there to 615, 617. That's 100% move. The reason we didn't get paid a lot today is because remember it almost stopped us out before rolling up. So we were down 33% at one time at this low, almost getting ready to get stopped out. Then it bounced. I said go risk free right up there. Why? Because if you entered at $3 and it is at $4 right there, $4.50, that right there is 40% ROI. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for 40 to 60%. At 25%, I'm telling you to go risk free. Or just take profits if you got a small account. You know what I'm saying, Gretchen? And that's how easy that is. So after you watch it, you're probably going to have questions. That's fine. Watch it twice. And then come back on a call and then fire away. Hopefully that helps you. If I want to start my retirement shares on crypto with about $750 to $1,000, would you say break that into 3 and start on Monday with 1/3 of that and save the rest for months 2 and 3? Me personally, I wouldn't, because I only enter it when I get the buys. But since we just got to buy on Bitcoin, I would probably put 250 bucks into Bitcoin and wait for us to get an Ethereum buy, unless you're buying them off the report. And I would buy them. I would put probably 300 bucks in each, and that's starting for now. And then over time, you could sell out for profits to grow the account. But with $1,000, I highly recommend adding money to it just to give it a quick boost, whether that's through trading, day trading, or swing trading, to grow it a little bit faster. And then once you have about $2 or $3 grand, then you can exponentially grow it a little bit quicker. And then over time, it becomes easier and easier. Yep. We got any other questions? What stocks you trade with the boogie? I trade SPY and ES. I trade Qs. I trade Amazon, and I trade Tesla. That's my 4 babies. Good question. How do you know the expiration and strike prices for boogie? Because we're when we day trade, Gretchen, we're taking active money calls or puts. So it just depends on the price of the contract for that day. And since we're day trading, I take same day expiration or that Friday's expiration if they have weeklies. And for the boogie swing trades, it just depends on what you're trying to put into the trade. You can go out of the money up until the 19-cent delta, or you can go a little bit closer to the money. Really just depends. It's dependent on you and your account size. But when you take the boogie swing trades, you need to do at least 2 weeks. But it's recommended to do 4 weeks. And you could safely manage 25, 50%. Yep. Good question. Anything else? Always fire. Thanks for the nuggets. Hey, appreciate it. All right, well, it's 10:05 East Coast time. If you got value from this and you feel prepped and ready to go, Give me another DCG in the box. If you guys ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, never hesitate to reach out. Tag me in Discord, and let's get this popping. Let's make stock options great again. I see the DCGs pouring in the box. I love it. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the rock stars. Live trading tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Be there. Be square. If you have any friends or family that you feel might be interested in what we do, let me know, and we'll get them into the live thing, and we get them rolling too. You know what I mean? The goal was generational wealth, so let's do it together. With that being said, excuse me. With that being said, you guys have a blessed one. Catch me on the next one. 2024 money. Let's go. Beast mode out.